Ballad of a Home-Schooled Girl by Olivia Rodrigo. Today I'm returning to Olivia Rodrigo's Guts album from 2023. This particular song, Ballad of a Home-Schooled Girl. Not exactly a ballad, but nevertheless. Just a comment about the making and posting of these videos. Because I'm using music and videos of various artists, just occasionally one of these videos will get blocked completely, and that happened to one I was trying to post yesterday. Now, none of these videos can be monetized because they're using copyrighted materials, and I'm fine with that. I'm not looking to make any money from this, but it is a little bit annoying when one of them gets completely blocked. You don't actually know that's going to happen until you've been through the uploading process, by which time, of course, you've done all the work. So there's always a risk with these videos that just occasionally they will get blocked. Now, I've done one of Olivia's before off the Guts album, and I had no problem with that, so I'm assuming I won't have any problems with this one either. In talking about this album, Olivia says that it's really about her latter teen years, about, I guess, the awkwardness of growing up, of growing out of those teen years. A lot of the songs kind of deal with the internal processes that are going on in certain external situations. And there's often a contrast between what's going on inside the person and what appears to be going on the outside. And although, of course, this song is actually about a girl in her late teens, I can nevertheless relate to a lot of what Olivia says in this song, Ballad of a Homeschooled Girl. Obviously, I wasn't homeschooled, and last time I looked, I wasn't a girl. Nevertheless, I do have some of the same kinds of social issues that she describes in this song. So I can identify with it to some extent. So let's dive into it. Ballad of a Homeschooled Girl by Olivia Rodrigo. I get along with anyone. First of all, this is clearly not a ballad in the musical sense, although it might be a ballad in the poetic sense. I like Olivia's delivery here. I'm not sure quite how to describe her voice. There's a sort of plaintive quality to it. It's not quite singing, it's kind of talk singing. But immediately I can identify with the sentiment expressed in these first few lines. Cat got my tongue, and I don't think I get along with anyone. Cat got my tongue, and I don't think I get along with anyone. Blood running cold, I'm on the outside with the greatest inside joke. There's also that feeling of always being on the outside, particularly in social situations. You're not part of the inside group, and you suspect that there's some kind of joke going on, an inside joke that you're not aware of. Anyone, blood running cold, I'm on the outside with the greatest inside joke. My skin doesn't fit right over my bones. I can't say I've ever had that experience. That seems to me to be very much a teenage girl thing. As you can see, I don't care much about what I wear. Inside joke, and I hate all my clothes. Feels like my skin doesn't fit right over my bones. So I guess I should go. The party's done and I'm no fun. I know. Okay, there's that terrible teenage awkwardness. I broke a glass, I tripped and fell. I remember when I was doing an undergraduate degree at university, I was doing organic chemistry, and you had to spend a lot of time in the lab around a lot of glasswork. And I dreaded every moment of it because all the time I was afraid I was going to break something. And tripping and falling. There's all that awkwardness at that age about your body, being inside your body. Nothing quite seems to fit, nothing quite seems to work properly. I remember those days. And also speaking inappropriately. Somehow you're not quite in control of your tongue either. It says things that it shouldn't.
I'm no fun, I know, I know, I know, I know. I broke glass, I tripped and fell. I told secrets I shouldn't tell. I stumbled over all my words. I made it weird, I made it worse. Each time I step outside, it's social suicide.
Here, of course, she's talking about being a homeschooled girl. So there are particular social difficulties with being homeschooled because of the limited socialization process that you go through. You're not used to being outside the home, and every time she steps outside, enters some kind of social situation, she makes a mess of it. She feels as if she dies on the inside, basically.
I stumbled over all my words. I made it weird, I made it worse. Each time I step outside, it's social suicide. Social suicide. I wanna curl up and die. It's social suicide. I laughed at the wrong time, sat with the wrong guy, searching how to start a conversation on a website.
All that awkwardness so beautifully expressed. She researches on the internet how to have a proper conversation. I absolutely love that. What an incredibly modern thing to do. What does YouTube say about how to hold a conversation?
I laughed at the wrong time, sat with the wrong guy, searching how to start a conversation on a website. Talked to the top guy, swore I was his type. Guess that he was making out with boys at the whole night. Everything I do is tragic. Every guy I like is gay. The morning after I panic. Oh God, what did I say?
And then waking up the next day in a state of anxiety, wondering what it was you said. And I know in situations like that, after some kind of social event, particularly if I think maybe I did something slightly wrong, slightly inappropriate, then I will lie awake all night running over the dialogue in my head. What should I have said? What should I have done?
Wrong guy, searching how to start a conversation on a website. Talked to the top guy, swore I was his type. Guess that he was making out with boys at the whole night. Everything I do is tragic. Every guy I like is gay. The morning after I panic. Oh God, what did I say? I broke glass, I tripped and fell. I told secrets I shouldn't tell. I stumbled over all my words. I made it weird, I made it worse. Each time I step outside, it's social suicide. It's social suicide. I wanna curl up and die. It's social suicide. Yeah, when I'm alone, I'm fine. Don't let me out at night. It's social suicide. It's social suicide.
Yeah, I get it. I'm fine on my own, but let me out at night or let me out into some social situation, it can be a disaster.
It's social suicide. I wanna curl up and die. It's social suicide. Yeah, when I'm alone, I'm fine. Don't let me out at night. It's social suicide. It's social I broke a glass, tripped and fell, told secrets I shouldn't tell. Stumbled over all my words, made it weird and made it worse each.
Throughout this song, that kind of heavy music in the background is edgy and puts the listener on edge. And then in this quieter section, all these weird discordant notes that again make you feel really uncomfortable, which is what the song is trying to do, I think.
I broke a glass, tripped and fell, told secrets I shouldn't tell. Stumbled over all my words, made it weird and made it worse each day that I'm alive. It's social suicide. It's social suicide.
I think the song's very well done. I mean, the lyrics are great. And as I say, despite the fact not being an 18, 19-year-old girl, I still do identify with a lot of what she says in the song about being awkward in social situations and then reflecting back on those teenage years when your body doesn't feel like your own and you're always saying the wrong thing, which I still do. Being clumsy, being awkward. And the music is grating. It's certainly not a ballad in the musical sense. This is jarring, discordant, noisy. Olivia's vocals are one part singing, one part talking, one part screeching. And it all works together really well to produce that sense of anxiety, being on edge. I think the song was nominated at the Grammys for the Best Rock Song of the Year. Didn't win, of course, but nominated for that. I actually think this whole album is really very good.